Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Kevin with survivalistboards.com. Today I have the absolute pleasure of doing a review of the ThorFire TK4A flashlight. Y'all may hear my chickens roaming around here. A couple of the buffs, one of the Rhode Island red roosters. So y'all may hear them while I'm doing this review. Anyway, Representative ThorFire contacted me on YouTube. Said, hey, would you like to do a review of our flashlight? One of our flashlights. I'm like, sure, I would love to. As long as y'all understand what is going to happen to this flashlight. Let's see here. There we go, right there. I said it's going to be used to drive nails. It's going to be ran over. It's going to be frozen. It may be submerged in water for 2 or 3 days. And the representative was very honest, and he said, well, I don't know if it'll survive, or if I don't know how we'll do being submerged in water for several days. I said, well, that's okay. I'll only drown it for a day and freeze it. So we'll kind of, with those limitations in mind, we're going to go on with our review. This is supposed to have 6 output settings. Unboxing. Got your instruction manual. I wonder what that airplane's doing flying over my house. I think maybe that's Homeland Security or something checking me out. Alright. Yeah, that is nice. That is very nice. I like that. It's got the 3 places up here for a lanyard. Included is a couple extra O-rings, a lanyard, and a carry pouch. Alright. Well, I wish there'd been a D-ring right off the bat. I wish there'd been a D-ring up there on top of the carry pouch. That's for attaching it to a pack. That way you can hang it from a pack. Take that D-ring, run a zip tie through the D-ring into some webbing, and then put you another zip tie or something here to secure it to the webbing, so it's secured in 2 places. Pouch is just your typical belt pouch. Fits a little snug, which is fine, which is good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I guess that's how it's supposed to go. This is probably one of the better lanyards that I've seen on flashlights that I reviewed. It's just like regular shoestring material. A lot of them have a little small string that goes from this big string down to a small string. Then the small string goes through here. This is solid, like shoestring material. I like that. The shoestring material, also I could probably put some trot line string, maybe some 300-pound trot line string through there. I like that. This is supposed to have like 6 brightness settings, runs off 4 AA batteries. I just happen to have some batteries we're going to be using for the review. It's supposed to have like up to 1100 lumens. Okay. It's got the little prongs to help you say which direction to go. Alright. I like that. I like that a lot. Good coarse threads. Long-winded threads, which is good. Alright guys, let's do some weight and measurements. This is with the batteries, 4 AA batteries. Let's see here, 9.3 ounces. Do it 3 times. 9.3. One more time. 9.3 ounces. I hope the wind's not bothering the sound too much. Got 4, and it's just wind. You got this. Had a cool front push through last night, and now the wind's back out of the south. Alright, 4 3/8 of an inches long. In diameter, 1 5/8 in diameter. See about this side. Yeah, 1 5/8 in diameter. Negative 12 degrees. Got it on its lowest setting. There's supposed to be a moonlight setting, but I just cycled through it and this appeared to be the lowest setting. It's got just enough water to cover it. And let's come back in 24 hours and see what happens. We'll check on it again, have it in 12, say 10 or 12 hours, and then again on 24 hours. 22 hours and the flashlight has stopped working. I'm not sure I thought I had it on the moonlight setting, which should have lasted more than 22 hours. We're going to take it out, thaw it, and see if the flashlight comes back on. Guys, what caused the flashlight to stop working was that it leaked water. And I took the flashlight apart. After it thawed out, took the flashlight apart, opened this cap up, and water was just all up inside of here. Just all up in there. And it just quit working because of the water, I guess. And so, I took the flashlight, put it out in the sun. And I let it dry for 3 or 4 days. And it finally started working again. After like 2 days of drying, it started doing like 1 setting. Or 2 settings. It would turn on, then it wouldn't turn off. And then a couple of days later, it would finally started back working like it was supposed to. So even if this gets even if it gets flooded out, put it out in the sun, let it dry. Whoops, sorry about that. Put it in the sun, let it dry for a couple of days, and hopefully it'll start working. But I'm not very. This was only with 1 inch of water over it. That's that I have issue with. So I'm going to see if we can put this back in the water, see if it's going to leak again, and go from there. First I thought I had not put the cap on right, and that's what caused it to leak. But earlier I took and put it in here, and it was leaking around the O-ring. Let's see if I can get it to show. There it is. We got a little air bubble forming right there. Just going to wipe that air bubble out, and then it comes back. So that's where it was leaking at. And before I made this video segment, I tried it, and it was leaking just a little bit, just a tiny little bit, right there. And I don't know how I can trip. I mean, you're probably not going to submerge the flashlight, but on the Amazon page it says the flashlight is waterproof. And so we've only got 1 inch of water over it. And it's got a little water leak right around that seal. So, try this off with my shirt. So I'd say it's more of a water resistant than waterproof. I don't expect there to be any water in there. Just from that little bit, and we've got water in the cap right there. Hope y'all can see that. So, even though it said, I'm going to set this one back out and let it dry in the sun before we go on to the next test. Everybody, now it's time for the night shots. Let's get out here behind the house, get away from the security light, where we usually do some of our videos, and we're going to turn this puppy up on high. Right there's the low. I'm going to turn the video off. The camera does not do too good on video. So I'm going, with night shots, I'm going to turn the video off and take some pictures. Guys, I tell you what, I'm going to skip the hammer test. So, get on top of this cross tie, we're going to drop it from a height of about 4 foot. 1, 2, 3, and there it went. Oh, never mind. It's working. As with all the other flashlights, we're putting the bezel, hope that's how you pronounce it, bezel, whatever, up on the rock, and we're going to run over it, go down there, turn around, come back, run over it again, and as with the other flashlights, we're putting the on-off switch on the side, and we give it just a little bit of a break where it's not up or down. All right, let's get on with the test. Settings work. Turns off. Turns on. Yeah, it did. There. It's off. Okay. Alright, so anyway, well everybody, we're going to do the drag test. We haven't done this in a while. So here goes. This is for causing me problems. Okay, I think that's good. Good job. All right, go ahead and turn the engine off. Go ahead and turn the truck off. All right, good deal. Now I know it's not going to move. Okay. That is for leaking water. All right, that's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. The lanyards are ruined. No big deal. And it did not survive. Alright guys, finally broke it. Here's what the original flashlight looked like. Ears are bent, that one there just crushed. The O-ring leaked a little water being submerged, but I thought enough of the flashlight that I bought one for myself. And this one here I'm not going to destroy, I'm not going to put it through all the tests, because using this one I know its limitations. And I bought this one here for use around the house. I mean, I live on a small farm, and dogs go to barking at night. I want something that I can walk out of the house with and throw a good beam, and I feel that the flashlight does its job. It throws a good beam. I'm able to walk out in the backyard, see what the dogs are barking at, light up the trees, light up the tree line, and I feel that it does exactly what it's supposed to within its limitations. I'm not going to take it scuba diving. Not going to take it out on the river and submerge it in water, anything like that. It's going to be on the countertop. It's going to be on the table as you walk in the door. It's going to be on the table for me to use at night, or go out and check on the chickens. Turn it down on low and go and check on the chickens, anything like that. Throw it in the glove box. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to y'all later.